Hello, my name is Joanne Brennan and this is an art programme about a local artist and his current painting exhibition for our new online TV channel tvmonaghan.com. From speaking at length with artist Brian O'Flaherty, he has opened up his paintings at a wider community level, explaining his perspectives, his themes, his ideas behind his paintings, and it will open up appreciation for people to come into the Glencarn and view them. The Glencarn Hotel has supported this local artist, and by doing that it is bringing art into common everyday spaces. A lot of people won't go into art galleries or don't find them accessible, so here's an opportunity to bring art into the local community. These paintings on display here are a true local treasure, and by four years' work from local artist Brian O'Flaherty, so the least we can do is when they're staged here to get out and come and see them. The immediate impression of Brian's work is of positivity and optimism, which is an underlying theme of Brian's paintings, about the human condition in parallel with the seasons, coming out of the winters of our lives, coming back to life optimistically, and then remembering that our life carries on in the lives of our children. The paintings they're like poems. They express feelings and abstract ideas for people to explore and form their own understandings from. Brian doesn't want to overanalyze his paintings. He likes his paintings to speak for themselves, so people are free to see what they want in them from their own perspectives as well as his. There are 15 paintings on show in the Glencarn, and the first one we look at today, the first in the series, is called Awakening Spring. It's oil on canvas and it was painted in 2008. Awakening Spring was briefly shown before in the Super Value in Castleblayney, and Brian praises the owner for his support with that in the past. The idea for Awakening Spring was the first idea and inspiration for Brian for this series. In the face, there's anticipation, looking towards life in summer. Brian is a parent and has had the life experience to be able to paint pictures like these, which he attributes to having had the parental experiences and the wisdom that comes from that. The techniques of his painting can be seen here, and they include strange droplet effects, which he gets from using linseed oil and white spirit. His experience at experimentation over the years gives him the confidence to do this to his serious paintings, whereas an inexperienced painter would be nervous of applying effects like this, and therefore wouldn't achieve the magical textures that enhance them. His paintings here range from several €100 to €2,000. If we divide that by the weeks of work that they've taken to produce them, Brian is basically working for the minimum wage. In Brian's art, he paints us all into his paintings. Despite many of us believing that we are separate from nature, that we can trample over nature, Brian does not believe this. He believes that we are part and parcel of the same life on earth, and we can see that reflected in his paintings. Now we're going to take a look at the second painting of the series. It was painted in 2009. Brian doesn't do his paintings in chronological order, but this is the second of the series, painted a year after the first. This painting is called Summer Growth in Adoration Turns Its Face Towards the Sun. Summer is represented by an adoring, happy face looking up towards the sun, adoring the fact that there is growth and that we are allowed to grow, that young people are mostly happy. The three-dimensional texture applied over the left side of the painting is made using little stencils and application of thick paint to build up interesting layers and make the painting more intriguing and beautiful. The hair in this painting was drawn from a large palm plant that was outside the artist's window at the time when he was creating this piece. In terms of growth, development, decomposition, re-emergence, we echo the seasons. We are mirrored by each other. The next painting, about autumn, presents another face, and this time it's enshrouded in decomposing leaves of autumn. He develops his compositions and colour schemes in his mind first, before he ever sketches or takes colours from a box. Brian sees colours in his mind first and then transfers these striking colours onto the canvas.